cargoes of ammonium nitrate from Russia to the Congo. This ship is the fourth to anchor in Tanga. Shippers are claimed to be drawn to the Tanga port following the upgrades made to the pier's area, the port's entrance, the sea's depth, and the procurement of the contemporary equipment for the port's loading and unloading bay.
We have been promoting Tanga Port 10 years ago to our customers in DRC, Zambia, and also for local customers. And our main focus in our marketing strategy was on the efficiency of the port and also the cost. If you compare the cost of operations of receiving vessels in Dar es Salaam as of now, where Dar es Salaam port is completely congested, and someone who is bringing his ship in Tanga, where the ship is on arrival, you can imagine how much cost the ship line saves and how much savings also the end user of the commodity is going to save in terms of the cost of business. So our major strategy was on the cost and efficiency. So we did a lot of marketing to DRC and Zambia and also in South Africa, where most of our clients are, and convinced them on the available and readily available Tanga port, which was already rehabilitated and improved in terms of equipment. And they were convinced, and we took some initiative, and we incurred some costs as well to bring them from DRC and South Africa to Tanga Port to witness what we've been discussing with them for some years ago.
According to Tanga Port Manager Masoud Mrisha, says since the improvements were made, almost 19 ships with a total of more than 100,000 tons have been saved at the port.
July to December, miezi sita hii iliyopita 2023.
From July to December, this past 6 months of the year 2023, we saved 572,000 tons of cargo compared to 490 tons that were saved in 2022. So you can see that activities have improved and ships have increased since the completion of this project. We have saved 19 large ships that were not capable of anchoring here at the pier.
For the fiscal year 2023 to 2024, Tanga Port aims to save about 1.2 million tons of cargo. Reporting from Tanga, Rehema Sababili, TBC News.
The training provided by the Ministry of Livestock in collaboration with the Tanzania Marine Parks and Reserves Unit plays a crucial role to strengthen the protection of marine resources and stimulate the blue economy for the sustainable development of the nation. The Ilala District Commissioner Edward Mpogolo made the remarks during the launch of the Coral Reefs Rescue Initiative project, which aims to develop and strengthen the protection of coral reefs under the funding of the Institution of the Marine Reserves and Protection Areas in the country.
Kama unategemea kwamba bahari imekuwa ni sehemu ya utalii.
The ocean as part of the promoting tourism, it is better and important to think about it on how to protect it.
The head of the Conservation Tanzania Marine Parks and Reserves Unit, Godfrey Ngupula, says that they are well organized to ensure that knowledge received reaches the beneficiaries of the project in order to prevent the disappearance of marine resources, while other stakeholders in the community development thanked the institution for seeing the importance of providing the training.
And we together as Tanzanians to become sensitized and to see what can we do so as we save our oceans, we save our critical habitats, we save these important resources, of which is very useful and very important to the livelihood of people and to the economy of the country at large.
And of course, I'm very honored to participate in this kind of workshop, the inception meeting for the launch of this project. And generally to me, I think the project is very important. Coral reef is one of the key ecosystems in the marine environment. And generally we expect that having this project, implementation of this project, it will help to reduce the number of threats that's associated with the coral reef ecosystem, marine ecosystem in general. And in this case, in the aspect of coral reef ecology.
In order for the community to to thrive, we need a resilient coral reef. So this project is very, very important because it's going to address those issues which are affecting the corals, both in terms of illegal fishing practices, which they're damaging the corals, climate change, which now we are facing, as well as marine pollution, which are affecting our marine ecosystem.
Sisi kama wataalamu tumejifunza mambo ambayo
we as experts have learned things which can be very important for the citizen, because the issue of conservation needs participation in order to attract tourism to coastal areas.
The project covers the areas of Rufiji, Kilwa, Mafia, Pangani Seascape, and Tanga Conservation Area. And that is the end of the local news. We'll be right back with the international news. And here's the international news as compiled by Ramadhani Mpenda and read to you by Maria Mubiru.
The world's first routine vaccine program against malaria has started in Cameroon in a move expected to save thousands of children's lives across Africa. The campaign against malaria was officially initiated in Douala by the Cameroon's Ministry of Public Health in collaboration with the World Health Organization, WHO, and the United Nations International Children's Emergency Fund, UNICEF. The initiative aims to combat the prevalence of malaria in the region, emphasizing preventive measures through vaccination. Cameroon is offering the RTC vaccine free of charge to all children up to the age of 6 months old. Health officials in Cameroon have said that move comes after successful pilot campaigns in Kenya, Ghana, and Malawi, where the vaccine caused a 13% drop in malaria deaths in children of eligible age. 24 Israel soldiers were killed in Israel's worst day of losses in Gaza. The Israel military spokesman Real Admiral Daniel Hagari has said 21 soldiers were killed when 2 buildings they had mined for demolition exploded after militants fired at a nearby tank. Earlier, 3 soldiers were reported killed in a separate attack in southern Gaza. However, the Israel Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu vowed on Tuesday that Israel would not stop fighting in Gaza until absolute victory after it sustained its highest single-day death toll in the Palestinian enclave. And Liberia's new president, Joseph Boakai, has recovered from an incident of heat fatigue that caused him to cut short his inauguration speech on Monday. The news released to the media by his doctors informed that President Boakai has resumed his normal activities and his doctors had since declared him perfectly fine. The 79-year-old who defeated former Liberian President George Weah in a runoff election in November was sworn in during an outdoor ceremony in sweltering heat in the capital, Monrovia. Some of Boakai's opponents had raised concern about his age and energy during election campaigning, but his team dismissed the criticism.
And that was Maria Mubiru with the international news. That marks the end of the news bulletin for tonight. On behalf of the whole team, I am Kanki Mwaigomole. Up next is a pre-match analysis for the next AFCON 2023 group stage match. Enjoy the AFCON games only on TBC1.
Bunda, sereka na Subaru Forester AFCON hii. Cheza sasa kama unatumia mtandao wa Tigo na Vodacom. Tuma 1000 yako kwenda namba ya kampuni 929296, kumbukumbu namba 444 au neno TV. Weka namba ya siri kukamilisha muamala wako. Kama unatumia mtandao wa Airtel, ingia kwenye menyu yako ya malipo, nenda namba 5 lipia bill, ingia namba 6 gaming na betting, alafu namba 1 betting, ingia namba 41, weka kiasi shilingi 1000 tu, ikifuatiwa na kumbukumbu namba 444 au neno TV. Namba yako ya siri kukamilisha muamala wako.
Hairuhusiwi kucheza kwa walio chini ya miaka 18. Cheza kistaarabu.
Yani siamini ninavyopata hasara katika mazao yangu ya chakula shambani. Yani mazao yangu yamekuwa na rangi ya njano, kahawia, nyeusi, kijani na yanaoza kabisa. Yani hasara tupu.
Ulipatwa na hili janga? Adui yetu ni kuvu. Hasa wewe anayezalisha sumukuvu, Baba Flavia.
Sumukuvu?
Ndio, sumukuvu ni sumu inayozalishwa na kuvu au fangasi wanaoshambulia mazao hasa mahindi na karanga. Baba Flavia, hii huchangiwa na kutokufuata kanuni bora za kilimo. Vile kuvu hawa wanaweza kuota kwenye mazao ambayo hayajakaushwa vizuri kabla ya kuhifadhi. Hivyo huchochea kuzalisha sumukuvu na kuondoa usalama wa mazao hayo. Sumu hii huathiri afya ya binadamu pamoja na wanyama. Hivyo basi, ni vyema kuzingatia kanuni bora za kilimo wakati wa uzalishaji, kukausha mazao kwenye turubai, kuhifadhi kwenye ghala lenye mzunguko mzuri wa hewa, pamoja na kukagua mazao yako yakiwa ghalani mara kwa mara.
Kwa taarifa zaidi, piga 0733800200. Afya yako, utajiri wako, maisha yako. Ujumbe huu umeletwa na Wizara ya Kilimo kupitia mradi wa kudhibiti sumukuvu nchini, TANIPAC. Unforgettable experience. Unforgettable wildlife. Unforgettable beaches. Unforgettable history. Unforgettable people. Unforgettable culture. Unforgettable food. Unforgettable scenery. Unforgettable wealth. Tanzania unforgettable.
Kipaji kilianzia kusakwa A-Town na sasa mtaji unaenda kutolewa Dar es Salaam. Warehouse Masaki tarehe 27 Januari 2024 kushuhudia atakayeondoka na milioni 20. Siku ya mpambano wa Top 6. Wanakodoa
mpaka mwisho mimi niko na wewe.
Yani simu tinaita.
Kelele moja.
Wote sema nani kama mama.
Wambia jirani yako participate.
Ambao utasindikizwa na Happy Wozu na Misondo.
Wewe Misondo, umepigaje hapo?
Na wazee wa makoti. Kiingilio kawaida ni 15,000, VIP 30,000, VVIP 50,000. Tiketi zinapatikana kupitia Nilipe app na pia unaweza zipata maduka Star Times Dar es Salaam, Kariakoo, Msimbazi na Bamaga, Soko Mikocheni na Mlimani City, Shishi Food, Palm Village Mikocheni, Kitambaa Cheupe Sinza na Warehouse Arena Masaki. Show itakuwa live kupitia ST Swahili Channel na Star Time Zone. Lipia kifurushi chako leo cha antena ama dish kutazama BSL Season 14. Kipaji chako, mtaji wako. Kumbuka,
wakati tukisubiri kumpata nani mbabe wa Afrika kwenye michuano ya AFCON, TBC kipute mserereko inakupa ndege ya chini. Mabibi na mabwana, ni Subaru Forester. Wakati huo draw za kila siku zitakupa $500,000 mpaka $500,000 kwenye kila mechi, huku ukiingia moja kwa moja kwenye Subaru Forester mserereko jackpot. Hiyo ni siku ya fainali, hapatoshi. Unavipataje hivyo? Ni rahisi rahisi tu. Kama unatumia mtandao wa Tigo na Vodacom, nenda kalipa bill. Ingiza namba ya kampuni 929296. Kumbukumbu namba 444 au Neno TV. Weka kiasi shilingi 1000 tu. Namba ya siri kuthibitisha muamala wako. Kwa mtandao wa Airtel, ingia kwenye menyu yako ya malipo. Namba 5 lipia bill. Namba 6 gaming na betting. Bonyeza namba 1 betting. Ingia namba 41. Weka kiasi shilingi 1000 tu. Kumbukumbu namba ni 444 au Neno TV. Weka namba ya siri kuthibitisha muamala wako.
Hairuhusiwi kucheza kwa walio chini ya miaka 18. Cheza kistaarabu.
Kipaji kilianzia kusakwa A-Town na sasa mtaji unaenda kutolewa Dar es Salaam. Warehouse Masaki tarehe 27 Januari 2024 kushuhudia atakayeondoka na milioni 20. Siku ya mpambano wa Top 6. Wanakodoa
mpaka mwisho mimi niko na wewe. Yani simu zinaita. Kelele moja. Wote sema ndani kama mama. Wambia jirani yako participate.
Ambao utasindikizwa na Happy Wozu